Good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever you are in this amazing world. I'm going to do a video basically kind of going back retrospective. I want to go back in time because one of the best things that we can do to be able to make the best decisions moving forward is to understand the past, understand what has happened before, because they always say that history does repeat itself. And we are literally on the brink of another historical moment. One of my goals as the digital asset wealth builder is to be able to open as many eyes as possible to cryptocurrency, to digital assets. We have to have digital assets working for us. You need to be holding and be stacking digital assets right now. If you're not, you're going to miss the greatest wealth transfer in the history of mankind. And I know that's a big, bold statement, but it's true. So in this video, we're going to talk about, if you had invested just $1,000 back in 2017, what are some of the returns you could have had? You know, I want you to think, when you're watching this video, I want you to think about what you had put the $1,000 in, a few years ago, and where you could have been if you would have done this. If you had partaken in crypto back in 2017 and know what I'm talking about, congratulations. I'm hoping you're preparing for what's coming up next. But if not, this video is for you. Strap in. Let's dig in. Ever heard those news articles, or you watched on the news on TV media? They got documentaries. You got folks who had purchased Bitcoin and now they're mega millionaires. You know, folks got into crypto, but they always want to paint it in some kind of certain spin, like it's negative or something like that. But if you look at the facts, and again, we're just going to kind of look at the facts and go over the factual basis. There's a reason why, and again, you've got to open up your eyes and your mind and understand, why are they not telling everyone the truth? Because again, there's a certain small group of elite individuals who do not want the masses to be able to escape this rat race and escape this enslavement that we're in. But again, that's another video, another story. But understanding this, in order for us to succeed, to move forward, to really enjoy financial freedom and to make the best decisions moving forward, we got to understand what has happened in the past, because the past repeats itself. Just as we have in the title, if you had invested just $1,000 back in 2017. Now we do know that back in December of 2017, we had a crypto bull run. And we're just going to give a brief description of what a crypto bull run is. It's a run up. You know, you've got the crypto market and all of the different coins that are on the crypto market. And if you were holding, just coins in general, if you were holding coins in general, it's an influx of fiat converting into crypto, going into the crypto market. And over a span of 21 days, we had this huge run up. And if you were holding crypto at that time, you would have made a huge gain, much more than you would if you had a 401k, if you were holding precious metals, the regular the stock market, that kind of thing. And so lives changed in 2017. Eyes were open, paradigm shifts were made, and the question is, if were you a part of that? And if not, we're getting ready to experience another series of bull runs just like that. There were run-ups, and then you had the actual big wave. But we're getting ready to have another event like that, but this time is going to be much bigger. So just kind of give you a taste, I'm going to go ahead and pull up a site, and we're going to show you a site here, and it's going to have some numbers. I am pulling up an old document here, but again, as you can see, if you had invested $1,000 in the five largest cryptocurrencies, and this was done back in 2018. Of course, they had all those articles, what if, but it's good to be able to go back to them to kind of see where we're going. And it's very interesting as you scroll down. They have a chart here, and I want you to look at this. They're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, and Stellar. Now, all of these coins are very good. I'm not a financial advisor, however, Again, I show you the facts. These are very good coins to be a part of today. Okay, I'm just letting you know these are very good today. But just, I want you to look at it. If you had $1,000 in these coins, I want you to look at the percentage of the change of these coins. Okay, what this is, I'll explain what this is. This is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, XRP, Litecoin, and Stellar. They're showing you what the price points were around this time frame to this time frame. Okay, so it's just showing you the price points and the change. All right, so they're saying that on April 13th, 2017, Bitcoin was around $1,177.30. And around April 13, 2018, the price of Bitcoin was around 8,007 plus or minus this amount. Okay, now look at the percentage. I want you to look at the percentage. Okay, when we're going through, so we're going to start. It's kind of like you're starting here, going to the left, reading from the right to the left. It's kind of weird, but just read from the right to the left, and you'll understand. And you got to understand there was a fluctuation, and then there was a drop. Okay, and they're basically saying that between the fluctuation and the drop, this is the percentage of change. This is what you would have made if you were holding this coin. So I want to ask you this. When you're looking at the percentage, 650% growth, 953% growth, 1,800% growth, 1,021% growth, 7,820% growth, between these time frames. So what I want you to understand is this. If you had your 401k, or if you just had money sitting in the bank, or maybe you're not saving money at all, you just like, I don't know what to put my money into, you got to understand, in order for you to move forward, you have to have something that's going to appreciate, things that are going to appreciate. Now, a lot of folks, they just go off of what's being told to them at their employers. What their employers are saying. You got to understand, the employers are using your funds to be able to make their best move and their best investments, and they're doing that by collaboratively utilizing employees' funds, and they're using the laws that are put in place to prevent employees from using their own funds how they see fit, and the other entities are able to use them to be able to do things like this. They're able to make these gains, and you're waiting until you're in a ripe young age of 65 plus 70 going over. And by that time, will your money be looking like this? Will you be looking at gains like this? So a lot of people are not taking the crypto market very seriously. They're not looking at it. They're not studying it. They're not understanding it. You got to understand, it's just like how you would study a prospectus for the stock market, or for financial services from the conventional stocks. You got to understand that crypto is just like that, with real companies offering real utility. And looking at utility-based coins, all of these coins, except this, Ethereum, smart contract, Bitcoin, store of value, Ripple XRP, Internet of Value, where is being able to develop a protocol of how funds and how money is moved across the internet. Litecoin is dealing with Mimblewimble for different industries and things of that nature, and Stellar is also in the same lines of Ripple as far as moving the Internet of Value, with moving funds from you over the internet. So I want you to understand that going into utility-based coins are going to be one area that you cannot go wrong in as we transition into this new crypto, this new digital age with digital funds, digital money, going into a cashless society. This is the area you want to go in. Now, understand this. In 2017, there was a lot of speculation. We're now in at the end of 2020. Okay, it has been several years with an amazing advancement in crypto and an amazing advancement of digital assets. And you got to understand that there's a time where there's getting ready to be a drastic flip and a drastic movement upward. We have been in the longest bear run in the history of crypto, basically. And just as I like to explain, just like when you pull back a slingshot, you're just literally just pulling this thing back. What is retracted, must be let loose. You know what I'm saying? You cannot have something going in one direction or being a plateau forever. In that leads one to think that, sometimes, we got to understand that things are not as what they seem. So in other words, something is holding this back, and pretty soon it's got to be able to move at its natural pace. And we're going to see numbers like this probably double or more. So if you had $1,000 in crypto and you're seeing gains like this back in 2017, all I'm saying in this video is that it should not hurt you to be able to sacrifice $1,000 and to have it at least into these entities here. Okay, you can't go wrong with utility-based coins. Now, let's just look at real quick the stock market, and let's look at 2017, 2018. Let's look at the average. These are just the average returns according to wealthsimple.com. The average returns of the stock market. This is what most folks play in. They're investing in. They're using this as the retirement. Okay, and you're looking at in 2017, about 29.11% the average returns. You're looking at in a year negative 3.48%. And the same thing for the S&P 500. So here's all I'm saying. A lot of folks are spending a lot of hours working, a lot of their hard waking hours, working day and night, putting their money into a market that's not really giving you the returns when you're looking at what's up and coming. And this was over 3 years ago, generating these types of returns and more. There's a lot more financial resources that are connected with crypto now that you can be able to put your money and have your money work for you in crypto. So one of the things I want to suggest to you is do not just take what the media says for face value. Start doing your own research. Start diving into crypto and start understanding how it can work for you and get ahead of the game. Don't wait for someone on the news or someone on television to tell you it's okay. It's okay for you now. Crypto is a free range resource. It's like a field of wild crypto plants. And all you got to do is go out there and pick it and put it in your own bag that you own. Pretty soon, this is just my perspective and perspective of the situation. I believe that because other outside entities understand they cannot control crypto, it's a transparent resource, but what they can do, they can build a gate around it and they can force people to go a certain way. Pretty soon, the banks are going to, again, this is my perspective, but it's merits enough for you to take heed. But I truly believe that there are financial resources that are working to make sure that all people come through a certain gateway, because it's all about the major entities getting their cut. You got to understand that the major entities getting their cut. Now, I'm saying all this, you're like, that's a lot of information. What I'm saying is that sometimes you may have to listen to things a couple of times to really grasp, the gold nuggets that are in the content of the information. And what I'm saying is this information is not what you're going to hear. You're not going to receive this over the news. You're not going to receive this. The general population is not going to receive this information. The purpose of these videos and the purpose of this channel is to wake people up. It's for your eyes to be open to what's available to you. And at the end of the day, if all you can receive from this video is this, put your hard-earned fiat, convert it into crypto, because you can have gains like this. You don't want wimpy gains like this. Okay, this is why people are still paycheck to paycheck. This is why people are not able to make the moves financially for their families, not able to really spend time with their families and do the things that they want to do. And when challenges do occur, then people get caught in a rut, and they more often than not move backwards because they don't have a viable resource to be able to sustain them and their families when critical decisions have to be made in life. You want to be in a position to where you have control, number one, control of your monies, of your funds, and that's what you do have with crypto. And the other thing is you're going to have more gains. Do not allow the media to fearmonger you by saying that volatility is bad. Volatility is good. That's how wealth is created. And I'll share with you this. A resource that will help you to understand how to take advantage of crypto is this. Many people are trying to figure out how in the world can I get into crypto. So the Digital Asset Wealth Builder is telling me and sharing with me all of this amazing information. Well, guess what? We have a resource called the Digital Asset Blueprint. And within this blueprint, we show you exactly how to acquire crypto, how to leverage it, and how to pay bills with it. Those are the major things that people need to understand how to do anyway. Because again, holding coins does nothing if it doesn't help you to live a better lifestyle. So you go to this website, the website is going to share with you all the information you need to get those primary things: acquire, leverage, and live. Do you want a better lifestyle? Do you want to be able to have more than what you have and be able to see it over and over again and have full control, where you don't have to worry about something shutting down or something being taken away or someone freezing? No one can touch your crypto once you have it locked and secured in your own wallet. But again, the masses are not going to be told that, because they're going to be told to go to institutions, and institutions can hold you. Think about it like this: you will learn how within 24 hours you will have the knowledge that will be able to last for generations, and you will be able to pass down this knowledge to your family members if you so choose. You'll be able to, it's just like passing down fire and being able to bring fire to the masses, so that way others can be able to live, they can have light, they can be able to eat, they can be able to do more. So using a lot of analogies here, but I want you to really get the point. The Digital Asset Blueprint is designed to be able to open your eyes, to not be afraid of crypto, not be afraid of digital assets, but rather be involved in it. Start holding it, start stacking it, start leveraging. Leveraging means take the little bit that you have, and over time you come out compounding it and having a lot more than what you initially started with. You see, these are resources and these are skills that you will learn, and then ultimately be able to finally unlock the key to understand how do you convert your crypto and digital assets to resources that pays bills. Yes, you can pay your mortgage with crypto resources. You can pay your car note. You can pay insurance. You can be able to go on a vacation. You can do all kinds of things today with crypto digital assets. It is possible. So with that, understand this: if you had invested $1,000 back in 2017, you would have made magical gains. And guess what? You can be able to make magical gains coming up, because another bull run is coming. We are on the precipice of this bull run, and it's about to happen. You need to be involved, because if you want to see those gains, I'm telling you, it is predicted that those gains are going to be triple, if not more than that. Okay? If not more than that on this next run, and we want you to be a part of it. All right, thank you so much for watching today's video. Go ahead and click on the link, and we'll see you on the next time.